Rồi, hôm nay mình tiếp tục con game greedfall, game chuyên đi đàm phán chính trị. Mình là giống như làm ở trong bộ ngoại giao vậy đó, đi đàm phán hết với bộ tộc rồi nước này nước kia. Tổng cộng là có 3 nước. Mình là ở nước Conre gì ta, Conre gì đó, rồi một nước là Bridge Alliance là hội những cây cầu, một nước là San Matthias, cái thành mà San Matthias, còn nước đó là nước gọi là Teleme, là nước đó về tôn giáo, giống như là sùng đạo vậy đó, giống như là Roma hồi xưa. Còn nước mà hội những cây cầu á, là giống như là Ả Rập hồi xưa. Mình là gì hồi xưa đó, mình nằm giữa Rehation. Tiếp nha, mình nằm giữa là mình thể loại gì ta, hồi xưa Roma với Ả Rập, ở giữa Roma với Ả Rập, thể loại gì ta, mình thể loại quân Đức chẳng hạn, có thể là quân Đức. Tiếp tục với nhiệm vụ là tìm cái thằng nâu bị mất tích. Sếp trưởng của bên nâu là Admiral đó. Admiral ở ngoài cảng tàu này nè, ngoài cảng tàu ở thành của mình, ở thành New Serena. Giao cho mình đi tìm một thằng trong hội nâu bị mất tích. Đầu game thì hội nâu cũng mất tích rồi, bây giờ hội nâu mất tích tiếp, tìm thôi. Hết mấy ngày học chơi quên hết tiêu. Obsidian đâu nhỉ? Đây là quen bán gì vậy? Team mình hiện giờ là có anh Petrus là cha xứ. Mình ở thành phố này mình nên mang theo Petrus, tại vì Petrus có chức cao vọng trọng khá là ở thành phố này. Mang theo Petrus thì mình an tâm. Nâu mất tích với ai đây? Hỏi anh này coi.
Good day. I'm looking for several sailors, some naughts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that
Chào,
doesn't ring any
tìm
bells.
quay thằng
But I did hear
thằng nâu
talk like everyone
mất tích
else on
vài
the
ngày.
port, but that's all. You should ask the mage inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere. and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Knots are up to.
And what do these mage inquisitors look like?
They wear
Tìm mấy
a
thằng,
very
pháp sư.
peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the inquisitors roaming around the island, especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Nort's secrets.
Cái hội Inquisitor là cái hội mà thanh tẩy á, tức là có thể gọi là như vậy. Tôi không biết là nó tên dịch chính xác là vậy. Hội đó nó đang điều tra cái tụi nâu này, điều tra tụi nâu này có cái bí mật gì đó. Cái tụi hội pháp thuật này nè, cái tôn giáo này á, nó cho rằng The Nâu, hội nâu này nó mang cái mầm bệnh, nó làm một cái lễ tế gì đó, rồi nó gọi ác quỷ lên, rồi bị nguyền rủa, tạo ra cái mầm bệnh Malico. Cái mầm bệnh này là mẹ mình đang bị đấy, mình phải đi kiếm cái thuốc chữa tới thành phố San Mateus này.
Good day. I'm looking for two men,
Tìm hai
Norts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I
ngày
was at
trước,
the tavern having a
quán rượu.
conversation with a sailor, a nice fellow. He was telling these
Trao đổi.
stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to, you can imagine, and well, he never came back. He
Nói chuyện
wasn't
xong
that
đi ra
drunk to
ngoài
have
tí
passed
xíu,
out.
đi
If
ra
it were
ngoài hút
that,
thuốc,
we would have found him. No,
quay
something
lại.
happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Có manh mối rồi, đi qua quán rượu. Quán rượu. Nếu mà gặp thằng thanh tẩy nào đó thì hỏi ngay, sao mày bắt mấy thằng nâu của tao? Mỗi thành phố này mình có một cái nhân vật ở trong team. Thành phố San Mateus là có Petrus, thành phố cái hội nâu này là cái hội vận tải đi thuyền. Thành phố New Serene thì mình có, với lại thành phố Serene là thành phố của mình đó, là mình có anh Kích đây. Còn thành phố qua đảo mới, cái tụi các bộ lạc bộ tộc á thì
Halt! These buildings are the property of Norts. No one is authorized to enter.
đâu vô quán rượu đâu, từ từ tiếp. Em Siora thì là thuộc cái bộ lạc người bản xứ đó. Hiện giờ team mình đang có mấy người. Nâu thì mình có em Vasco bữa mình mới dẫn đi xăm hình xong mới thăng chức. Đâu
We're approaching the tavern.
If we're discreet, we should be able to have a conversation.
rồi, đang tới quán rượu đây.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of
Mày nữa
surveillance?
hả?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Thằng
A witness told me
Aloysius.
that you and others of your order seemed to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Nauts were captured not long
Hai
ago.
thằng nó
You had to have seen
bắt mất.
something.
Mày
You
phải
are
biết cái gì
mistaken,
đó.
my son. You've been misinformed.
Dùng sự thông minh đưa ảnh vào ngõ cụt ngay.
You know I have Mother Cardinal's ear. Is she aware of your initiatives?
I do not appreciate this attempted intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Nauts were arrested.
À,
We were
nhận tội
forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned
đã-
arrest, was it?
thực hiện cái lễ
No,
tế
the Mother Cardinal is not aware.
báo
Not
cáo
yet.
cho mẹ.
But as soon as we
mẹ
have
Cardinal
succeeded in
chưa?
making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of
Uh,
course.
Rồi
Where did you take
anh
them?
The coin
cái hội
guard
thanh tẩy
has
này nó lại ép cung.
lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally
bắt
like
xong
to
ép
call
cung.
upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and
Phải có
discretion.
niềm tin.
These
Did
Inquisitors
Prometheus-
really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Dễ thoát hai anh đâu. Cái hội thanh tẩy này lúc nào bắt người khác phải có chung cái tôn giáo với nó. Nếu mà không á là nó sẽ ép tới chết luôn. Nâu thì đâu có tôn giáo gì, Nâu là thủy thủ đi biển mà. Giáo gì ở Nâu. Đi đường khác không nào. Phải đóng vai Nâu. Đây, em vô đây. Vô đây đóng vai Nâu cho an toàn. Mình mà đánh tụi Nâu á thì cái điểm của mình mà liên kết với nó sẽ mất thì nó bị như này. Đây, Nâu này. Mình mà friendly á mình sẽ có cái điểm cộng. Gì ở đây? Lên kia được ta. Vô ta nhảy bên kia. Ơi, ra đây nhậu mình nè. Uống bia mình nè. Đi càng ngày càng xa. nói sai sai. Kéo khi vô là bị đánh. Điện. Nào nha. Tụi nó vô như thế nào? Mày vô sao ta? Moi. Lên sao ta? Đây. Thông minh thế. Thông minh thế này. Mình có găng tay vua rồi. Có anh em nào thiếu găng tay không? Cái game này nó cho đồ chán. Lệnh từ văn phòng. Lệnh từ văn phòng cảng. Quan sát, chú ý, tụi đàn Âu đang canh giữ nhà kho. Khá nhiều cảnh vệ đang tuần tra xung quanh cái quan sát quanh nhà kho. Là số lượng cảnh vệ được nhân lên gấp đôi. Hội thanh tẩy đã phát hiện trong cái khu vực này. Tụi nó đã định đi vô đây đó. đi vô trong nhà kho. Đâu? Vậy nên cảnh giác. Chắc chắn rằng có thằng nào lọt vô nhà kho. Rồi.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
Sao ta? Từ điều tra The No mất tích mà giờ thành điều tra The No tội lỗi. The No có tội lỗi gì đâu. Chứ trả tự do cho tụi nâu đã. Đi qua nhà lính, ngân hàng, con quẹt. Đúng là vậy.
Greetings. Quartermaster Herbert. I'm in charge of these barracks.
Tôi là Herbert.
You are?
Desade, legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. And what can I do for you?
That will be all, Quartermaster. Thank you.
Dưới, go up, down. Đây nhà xác. Cái hòm. Hello. Right.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
Do not forget that there is only one song that can make us change our minds, Greenblood.
Played with golden notes.
You said it. Or songs of steel. They also open doors.
À, bài hát. Bài tiên bạc. Thôi, lúc lót.
And if I gave you this, so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
Bài ca tiền bạc. À, đỉnh ca. Ca hay nhất. Rất là hay. Anh em đâu
Locked.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult, curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste.
Cung mà không
They are
không
planning
vô
some
là
sort
giết
of
luôn.
wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before they can execute their plan. And we should probably find out more about this secret first. If we do not discover anything reprehensible, we will have an easier time convincing the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Điều tra thêm, thuyết phục Đức Mẹ Cardinal. Giờ mới vô đây. Cái này nó có minimap là bàn. Dốt lý các bạn cũng được. Nam hả? Đây đúng không?
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars. Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments.
Tôi đã nhìn thấy dụng cụ rồi. Dụng cụ này là để quan sát thiên văn thôi. Có gì mà lễ tế rồi tụi thanh tẩy nó nghi ngờ đó. Nghi ngờ nhà khoa học, thiếu nhà khoa học.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
Ngu lý nhìn là biết liền. Đây là nghiên cứu trọng lực hay gì?
And that, it looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather?
Chú thiên văn khoa học thôi. Tốt. Sách. Đây. Ghi chú của đội trưởng này. Dolphin cry, nước mắt cái heo. Not the trident. Là chĩa đó. Vậy đó. Chắc chắn là sửa cái barometer. Cái tụi đi biển này nó phải nghiên cứu khoa học thiên văn rồi khí hậu, nó đi biển nó mới an toàn chính xác. Ai đâu mà làm lễ tế rồi này cái. Đây nè. Tom in Time nè. Thanh tẩy đang quan theo dõi. Abra.
These instruments are incredible and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here.
Chẳng có gì mà phép
Nor
thuật ở đây
anything
hết.
diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the best of him.
Domitus này. Giết. Cuồng tín này là giết. Nguy hiểm.
Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
Biết ít không? Đúng là Roma. Tút, ít. This không? This. Anh em không biết this đâu nhé. Chạy bộ đi giải quyết mấy vấn đề. Ồ. Tìm những cái bằng chứng chống lại Luminous. Luminous. Chú đột đồ đi, đồ xịn không đấy. Trời, ta áo giáp xịn đấy. Tay thầy tế xịn. 35, 36. Tin nhắn từ Bishop Domitus. The purification. Tụi nâu càng ngày càng tệ. tìm cái bằng chứng để đức mẹ Canina này ý cho tụi mình tra tấn mấy thằng nâu hồi nãy.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Canina. Nó quá cuồng.
Yes? I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
Cũng chả biết. Cái giả thuyết của Luminis.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island.
Tìm không ra rồi nghi ngờ.
The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony.
Hay chú Nóc đó bây giờ về với đội trưởng, nó mét đội trưởng, chia sẻ cảm xúc ở tù, rất là thích thú khi mà được tra tấn bởi hội thanh tẩy.
Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I wanted to verify for myself what this was all about. I went to take a look at their storerooms and saw what they contained. There were neither idols nor objects of any ritual, nor even anything magical, and absolutely nothing that could be attributed to the origin of the Malachor. I found nothing but measuring instruments and diverse navigational machines.
Máy móc nghiên cứu thôi.
I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and make prisoner of every one of them that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Nauts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Hay chưa? Giờ về báo cáo của đội trưởng Capra. Boss return. Good eye.
Green blood, my friend. I can't stop. Let me know when you're ready. I need the help of my best student.
How can I refuse such a request? Well then, let's go.
Làm thân với anh em cút nào. Bay gần hơn. Lộn đường. Game chạy bộ. Nhưng mà game chạy bộ đúng hơn. Không. Điều tra coi đệ của Bút chết như thế nào. Gì hay ho. Chào. Tay này xịn hơn cả tay của mình đang xài. Gặp thợ rèn tính sau. Đi nào đây? Nhạc kia. Nước hát. Đây là chó chơi gọi.
To my help! And death to the others!
Dơ. bèo.
Shadow engulf our enemies!
Trong mấy chị ở trên này kiếm vũ khí tim bạn pháp tiền.
Let's get rid of these money bags. And come taste my silver. Come here, man. Running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
May the shadow engulf our enemies! Your magic is running out! Take a potion!
Cho lấy đồ có lần. Wow. 120. Wow. Lên em thôi. 200 không. Chật luôn. Quá. Sao đây? Sung. xong. Yeah. Không biết các bạn. Đấy.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
Tập luyện chung mà không gặp lâu rồi.
Very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not one of us.
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Bishop Petrus. May the enlightened guide you.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway,
knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
Quan hệ thôi, mới nói chuyện. Ít của cam này.
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I've never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things. And our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensible. But if you...
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh. I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable that these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Rainer.
You've become a real sap. Fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really. Lieutenant.
Captain.
My friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Sir?
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages' magic.
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's a pity. It would definitely be instructive.
I heard the recruit Rainer trained here. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died a little while ago.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rainer fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell?
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on. We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
I hope that it won't take too long. We're all very busy here.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here, then?
Lieutenant!
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sire.
How do the various...
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins, rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
How do the various squadrons in this camp
The recruits I train or in...
Really?
These...
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline, and to outdo them.
You mean to blindly follow orders? Even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolfe in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive, and I expected...
Yes, of course.
Good. Don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is the governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rayner, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other Lieutenant's squadron?
Yes.
Shadow.
I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some questions for you.
Me?
You're looking exhausted, haven't you?
I'm not our squad.
You seem...
No, are you absolutely not.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron...
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer. He left.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Rayner left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, sire. Captain?
Good heavens. I feel like a bogeyman.
These recruits are clearly scared to let any information slip.
It's as if their life depended on it.
Nói bảo đảm.
Hello, soldier.
Captain? Of course, sire.
Howard,
yes?
Problem?
No, Captain.
What's it, Eric?
Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence. Captain.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. This boy's answers about his training.
Soldier.
Captain.
At ease, soldier.
We'd like to learn more about your training.
I have nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question.
What is this, a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way. You're very united in this squadron. At least, that's what I've been told.
United? You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather sinister. Does the name Rayner sound familiar to you?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
No. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Rayner. And we're lucky to have the lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go!
Are
you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Hút dẫn này đi. Để...
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry. Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
What's really going on here? We know that Rayner didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor. Extraordinary chance. That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just hell.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
It reminds me of the Ordo Luminis' interrogation methods. The poor buggers end up admitting to anything at all. Accepting the unacceptable.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
As for Rayner, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Rayner's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise I'll soon be as dead as Rayner.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain?
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Chứ lại sẽ đóng cửa rồi. Tính ngồi đi chơi.
It's blocked.
Im luôn. Dạ rồi đi ra ngoài. cho nó được.
Good. Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raynor wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes. But he told me it's not really training. The recruits are summoned.
And the others beat them. Sometimes to death. I know.
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
These people's methods are despicable. But we can't just charge into the fray. Innocent people could get hurt. What do you want to do, my son?
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
Wilhelm này chắc là thay Raynor này.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. They've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
Điều tra cái văn phòng Rob đi. Lệnh tập đêm 10 giờ đêm. Nào tuân lệnh thành báo cát để biên tập. Thu tra tấn sếp, chúc mừng. What? Sắp đặt xét thủ.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Thằng đội trưởng ở cái New Serene thành phố của mình, nó giấu mình luôn, nó chơi mình luôn. Đi tới hoàn thành nhiệm vụ ở San Matias.
Locked. This room. What could have happened in here?
Fear, blood, death.
The Ordo Luminis would surely know. He knew it existed.
Trời ơi. Báo cáo thông tin. Đội trưởng. Số đứa không chịu nổi vì thiếu ngủ.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Rayner shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
These monsters want to make him pay for the help he gave us. The poor child will probably not survive.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself. I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
These children are victims, but they are armed victims.
Đánh động cái tụi này, giết tụi này là sai lầm. Giết tụi này là sai lầm. Sao đây? Bắt thằng rốt.
Let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
These children are victims, yes, but they are armed victims. Are you sure they'll spare us in return?
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Cứu William đã bắt xong.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Rainer.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing?
Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. To arms!
Do you know what happens to those who die in this regiment? Their bodies are thrown out like those of rabid animals. If you die here, you'll die without glory. No one will ever know what happened to you. I doubt that's what they promised you when you joined the Guard.
No. No, of course not.
A good soldier doesn't fight for glory. He fights to be the best.
Really? Then the Guard really has changed. Did you recruits leave your families to end up lynched and thrown into a ditch?
No. You're right, Captain. We never should have ended up here.
Traitors, cowards, deserters.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle.
Will you be alright?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you. I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm. We'll help you get home. We owe you that at least.
I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece.
Yes, Captain.
Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
Trốn được, bắt thằng Rob. Lên đường nào? Lên.
Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly. It's blocked. It's blocked.
Em đi em nổi vãi. Đấy đấy shit. Wow. Đi tuần này game đi stick.
Nobody saw us. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit. Rolf, bastard, how could you be part of this disgrace?
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We're doing our best to avoid a fight, to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey. Enough! To arms! Attack!
Ba cái chuyện ngoại giao này quá dễ. Hứa là tha của nó nếu mà nó đầu hàng, thuyết phục nó cách là nhắc tới Rainer, anh phải hiểu thông não tụi nó.
All this bullying and humiliation is only intended to turn you into weapons, not soldiers. And when a weapon is no longer needed, its owner throws it away rather than risk injury. That's why Rainer was disposed of.
Being a soldier doesn't mean being a puppet. Put your weapons down.
They're right, mates. I don't want to end up in the harbour. What do you think, soldier? You think we can trust them?
It's over, Lieutenant. These recruits won't do your dirty work for you anymore.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards. Their training wasn't finished, Captain, and the speeches were so convincing. Silence! Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
They surrendered too. It would appear that your training methods aren't very effective.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
I've dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
To my help!
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! To my help!
Sao được ăn? Ngon. Ngon. Ngon, ngon, ngon. Ngon nhé. Có rồi. Có rồi mà.
Will you be alright, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us, Wilhelm.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
While we wait for this camp to close for good, you'll be under Wilhelm's command. You'll soon receive your transfer orders.
At your orders, Captain.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Ai vậy ta? Chứ không phải thằng đội trưởng bắt khí trong nhà kia à? Khí đó chắc cũng tu rồi.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinder.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Rất friendly lắm. coi. Quá rồi.
The best forge in Tip. Oh. Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you. Oh.
Đây của mình đây.
Want armor that fits you like a glove?
Oh.
Bán gì? Bán vàng. Nâu rồi. Tố này.
The best forge in Teer. Oh, it's you, Onumenawi. Come and see. I'll receive beautiful things from our village. Do you... You will always be welcome here.
Bỏ đi.
closer, good
Desarde, what can I do?
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies, we transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Freddy was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I wish I had the right words to comfort you. In any case, you do not have to be ashamed.
Come closer, good.
Nâu để trên thuyền. Thật sức mạnh. Hai điểm khác nhau thế. Rồi.
My dear child.
What was your role at my uncle's court?
No. But I was. Taleme. I tried that you...
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, man.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict?
The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else. I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so... Cousin,
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Norse discovered it some 2 centuries ago, and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Norts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Norts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not your dear cousin?
No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
Kurt! What is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary, definitely, but never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I'll not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We better be off. Now. We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry before the guard can act. But Minister, the Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The Guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now, we'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Lord de Cassillon! The Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all of this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
Best ever going.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
Lady Moange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place where we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
We'll make it for you.
Oh.
The best forge in Ti... Oh. One arm that fits you like a glove. Oh. One arm that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
Messenger, be ready to leave at once. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave the city just yet.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more do you need?
It's just that I was told if I left the city today, it would cost me my life.
Who said that? The commander's men, I suppose?
I don't really know. But they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
And so you are prepared to betray your prince and country for a few coins? Don't you understand that the reason I am standing before you is because the guard failed to take this city? Do you know the punishment reserved for traitors?
Very well, Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
One arm that fits you like... Oh. The best forge in Tier 3D! Blades, armour, locks, custom pieces made to order!
Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateus. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
The commander must be in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
Or we could use scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. So we're ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other 2, they'll be others. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guards.
I see. Our priority should still be to stop Torsten. We'll worry about the others later.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know you've paid your entry fee, but this is my orders are not to let any...
What if I paid you a supplement for your good services?
Very well, you can come in. I hope.
I regret, my lord, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right. What do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Why would your men risk their lives and their families' well-being to serve your greedy ambitions? Gentlemen, you have been manipulated. I imagine you were promised riches and high station on the island. Told that with such a prize you would be free of the services of the merchants, the mages and the scholars. But do you imagine for an instant that the Norts would risk losing their precious clients for you? That the continental nations that you betrayed would accept that you might return to their lands? You would be condemned to remain on this island, isolated and forever banished from the continent. I only hope that you are leaving no one behind you, because you will never see them again.
You make sense. We have too much to lose in this story. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but you're gonna have to deal with this yourself. Do with him what you feel you must.
Soldiers, ready weapons! We are under attack!
We have been sent by the Governor Constantin d'Orsay. Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated in an attempted coup d'etat. As you can see for yourselves, the attempt failed. Are you also ready to be accused of treason because of your loyalty to your lieutenant?
I doubt it. I'm sure they're gonna make the wise decision. Isn't that right, Dieter?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms?
You have my word.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready your weapons.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
No. I'll certainly find some information about it in these papers. Suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Let's go. He must have been told about our attack on the ghost camp and drew his...
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of! Come here, you pathetic dog!
The game is over for you, Commander.
Bắt được quân phiên loạn rồi. Trời, tội thằng em.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me? Constantine, how are you feeling?
is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you'd like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. As for you, my dear cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the Commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
I was told that you were able to catch the Commander and his underlings before they were able to flee.
Barely, but yes. They're going to have to pay for their crimes.
I cannot remember if the traitors are hung before being quartered, or if it is the contrary. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present and is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right, I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure.
I'm sorry. I fully intend to continue my research. We have a number of leads, but with all that's been happening...
Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Thélème are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went. If this healer is as skilled as our pretty little sapling here says, then we need to see him right away.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Glove. We'll make it for you. Oh. The best? Oh. One armour that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus. What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
That would effectively raise the odds, but the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This will make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Delame?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Rồi, hôm nay đi làm đàm phán tới đây thôi. Nhà ngoại giao tới đây. Em tiếp theo. Bye bye anh em. Bye bye.